What's up, all of my gun friends? I know it's been a while since I posted a video. I think it's actually been maybe like a year or so, maybe a little over a year. Life has been super busy. It's been a lot of everything going on with the pandemic and work and everything like that. I actually bought a house, so that was a very mentally and financially draining process. Not sure if I really want to do that process again, ever again. I mean, it took me like 4 months or so alone, maybe more, just to close on the house. Not sure if that happens to a lot of people or if it's a special circumstance, but they definitely dug into everything in my life. Anyways, this isn't a video about home buying. This is a video I'm gonna do on my guns I've added during this whole last year since I made my last video, that I've added to my collection just for 2020. So any gun that I go over in this video, it's not a review, just a quick overview of guns I've added to my collection in 2020. I don't shoot as much because of the ammo issues and everything. Finding ammo is getting kind of tough. I've kind of stockpiled my little amounts I can find here and there, but I obviously don't shoot as much. But that doesn't stop me from adding to the collection. Now, some of these guns are some guns I've been after for a while, and some of these guns are just guns that are kind of impulse buys. Sometimes I regret impulse buys, sometimes I don't. They actually turn out to be really good. You'll see in the video that I prefer more rifles than handguns. I'm not a huge handgun person, but I do like to have my fair share of handguns in my collection. I feel no collection is complete without specific types of firearms, but you know, that's to each their own. That's up to everybody. But yeah, a couple of these have been on my to-do list or to-buy list for a while, some of my dream guns. And a couple of these, you know, are just kind of guns I've been, eyeballing for a little bit, or like I said, impulse buying. So we're gonna start at the top, or the top of my list of my favorites, I guess, that I've added in 2020. And this, like I said, this is only from January of 2020 until now. I'm not purchasing any more firearms this year. It's December now, so I've kind of like exceeded my budget on that. All right, here we go. Let's start off with one of my favorites, or probably the top favorite. Like I said, this is the PTR 9KT. Now, this is probably my favorite, clone of a gun since I was a kid. Whether it's video games or movies, I see this gun and I drool over it. Any chance I get, I'm just like, I gotta have that one day. And I know it's obviously not, an H&K and P5K, but so far I love this thing. I mean, it has exceeded my expectations. I don't know, as far as quality, fit and finish and everything like that. And I got it here with the SB tactical brace, foldable brace. Nice little compact weapon there. So yeah, I got the Bushnell TRS 25 on here. I actually picked this up a few years ago, Black Friday sale, super cheap. Just, kind of a red dot that kind of just bounced around to different firearms just to kind of see how they would look with certain dots on it and, get it out and test fire and everything like that. So not sure if this is actually going to stay on here, but it looks good for now. And, this is, I just love this thing, man. It just fits, and this is even with the length of pull with this SB brace. It just fits. It just feel like I'm in the movies or something. But one issue I did have with this, for how expensive this was, it came with this plastic ETS mag, and I don't like just about anything I don't like about this mag. It just tough time seating, in the mag well, even with, I know the bolt's closed, but, it's empty, but it's still, it feels cheap. It doesn't give the gun the look that I want. So I went ahead and spent 3 times the amount, of course, to buy an HK MP5 mag, and much smoother. I mean, I love it. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels. In and out, no issues. I mean, even if the bolt's closed, there's just no issue with this. So definitely a must-have. It was, like I said, about 3 times the amount of that ETS mag. It came with it. I kind of like looked up the ETS mags when I first bought it to see if I'd want to purchase some more just cause, but no, I don't. I'd rather spend that extra money. And I actually seen some Korean mags on a few websites that seem to have a good reputation too. So I'm probably gonna pick some of those up, so I'm not spending, $75 or so on every mag for this PTR. But and I've kind of thought about swapping out this handguard here for like a traditional HK you know, handguard, just kind of give it that classic look. Probably not gonna SBR it. Thought about swapping to a binary trigger here, but with the cost of the binary triggers for this platform, it's too expensive, and I can throw that towards another gun. So yeah, PTR 9KT. That's my #1 favorite right there. All right, we're gonna move down the list. All right, here we got the Galil SAR in 5.56. Now, you know what? I don't know if this was an impulse buy. No, it was on sale. It was on sale. That's what it was. So it was kind of an impulse buy. They had it at a decent price. Something I kind of wanted for a while. Figure why not? I got a Strikefire 2 by Vortex on here. Once again, not too sure if it'll stay on here. This one here has another SB brace, SB PDW brace. It is, I get asked this question a lot on this brace. It's a 3-position brace, but with this platform, it is blocked by the adapter here, so it only is 2 positions. So it's only 1, and then we're here, we're blocked there. So we got 1, 2. I kind of looked for different braces for this, and I'm not 100% set that this brace will stay on this one, but I just wanted something different. And I had this brace sitting around on something else, and I was like, hey, let me see how it looks on this Galil. And it works for me. It looks good, and it's different. I don't see many Galils out there. I'm totally fine with the 2-position instead of fully collapsible. You know, it's got good length of pull on it. In 5.56, I went the 5.56 version. I kind of like being able to swap these PMags or any AR mag between all my various rifles that use the PMags or the AR mags. So that was kind of my reasoning behind going with the 5.56 version. It has these handguards here that pop out, get you some access to these Picatinny rails on the sides, and I believe the bottom as well. Yeah, the bottom as well. So yeah, get your lights and your accessories up there. Haven't added anything to it. I kind of got this habit to where when I start to add accessories to a firearm, I'm like, man, that money can go towards another firearm, so, you know, or a new gun to the collection. So I get halfway through a gun and then jump onto the next, and, you know, end up with a lot of projects. Yeah, so a lot of money to be spent. I'm going to slide these back on here. You know, do they have specific sides? I think they do. Yeah, it looks like so. Come on. You know, I don't know if I like to look better with them on or off, but good for now. So yeah, there's my Galil. And this is no order from when I picked them up, just kind of just random. But here is, next on the list, the Thompson 1927 A1 45. You know, this is one of those dream guns again. It's been on my list for a while. It's just a classic. It's just a classic. It's just an iconic, you know, it's a rifle now, but you know, back in the day, you get that old gangster, you know, Chicago gangster look. And who doesn't want a Tommy gun? And of course, I had to get mine with the, let's go ahead and pop it out, the 20-round stick mag. Also came with the 50-round drum mag. Gotta have the drum mag. I always forget how these things go on here, but it's gonna slide right there. So yeah, 50-round drum mag. And of course, I'm gonna release that. No Thompson is complete without the violin case. Gotta have the violin case. And while I'm hitting everything with that, it came with the regular hard case. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So, nice little combo package. And it kind of made me want it more. Violin case, 20-round stick mag, drum mag, you know, the works. So, had to do that. Alright, so on to the next. Here is my Galil, aka the Galeo, There's several variants of this rifle out there depending on who is manufacturing them and putting together these parts kits, but this one happens to be from ATI, so it came without the bipod. Bought that separate, but I felt it was imperative to have the bipod on this rifle. And this is one of those classics. I'm a sucker for classic rifles, but kind of one of those dream gun must-have, so this is definitely one that was on my list. It's got the foldable stock here. Yeah, we can figure out how to, there we go, just press this down. Yep, got the foldable stock. Fold that up. Yep, boom. Boom. Take the Galil back out. Take the bipod back out. Open the stock. Now, big gripe about this one. The mag it came with. I hate a lot of mags that a lot of these firearms ship with, and this came with a cheap Tapco mag. I hate Tapco anything, but this Tapco mag here, plastic, it just completely throws off the look of the rifle. I mean, it just does not look good with this mag. So, I went ahead and bought a Galil mag, surplus mag. It gives this rifle a much better look. You know, overall looks so much better with this mag. Yeah, this looks good. Love it. Let's go ahead and close that back up. All right, let's move some of this. Move that back here. All right. Another impulse buy, kind of. This is something I found browsing online. I was like, hey, that looks like a pretty cool rifle. I've never had anything in .243, so this is a Molot Vepr in .243. It didn't come with the bipod. It's, where did I find this thing? I think I found it on Atlantic Firearms. I found it on Atlantic Firearms, just kind of browsing. It did not come with this Magpul ACSL stock. If you guys have seen my other video with the MP15, I had this stock on that rifle originally, but with sort of a long distance rifle, I just felt this Magpul ACSL stock fit this rifle much better. Now, I'm gonna set this down really quick. Always dropping stuff. Anyways, the B5 stock came on that Vepr, but I felt, you know, it looked better on my MP15, and so it's found a new home here. You know, I'm over here acting like I'm looking through it and seeing, you know. Yep. So there we go with that. So yeah, let's take another look at it. You know, it's different. You know, it's kind of like an AK platform, but a little more robust, and it kind of just stood out to me. So, not really sure what the purpose of this rifle was when I bought it. I just really love the way it looked, and you know, pop these down and yeah, felt like it looked good in the collection. Haven't done anything to it. Kind of thinking about throwing some sort of optic on it, you know. Not sure if we're going with a low power variable optic or maybe something with some distance. Who knows? But it looks good and it's different. It's a different caliber than my standard calibers in my collection, even though I try to always branch out to different calibers, just kind of test the waters. All right, to the next firearm we have here, Ruger PC Carbine. Okay, watched these for a while. They only recently grabbed my attention when they came out with the M-LOK 4N. Let's go ahead and pop this out. Empty. Empty. Okay. So yeah, it kind of gave me that PPSH look. You know, if it had like a wooden stock, that'd be beautiful. And just keep the M-LOK 4N, you know, that'd be beautiful if they had something like that, you know, I would have bought it in a heartbeat. But I went ahead and converted it to the Glock, to accept the Glock mags over the, was it Smith and the Ruger 9, the Ruger something, SR9 mags or something like that. So yeah, anyways, I shoot a lot more Glock than the Ruger, so yeah, there's that. I don't even think I actually have any Ruger pistols that will accept that. So that's gonna, mag just gonna go in the box. But yeah, not on the must-have list, not on a to-do list, but I have been eyeballing them for a while, so definitely something I wanted to add to the collection. Alright. Now when COVID started, everybody and their moms went out to buy a bunch of guns they didn't know much about. And anyways, that dried up the market and raised the prices and cleared, you know, the availability of just about anything that people are looking for that are common, like shotguns and you know, and pistols and stuff like that. Anyways, I was looking for a shotgun at some point, but I kept putting it off, and, you know, a tactical shotgun. You know, I'm looking at the Benelli M4s. I'm like, man, I gotta have that. But the price, I'm like, now I don't want to pay that price. So, you know, I was kind of looking around, and I kind of was watching the reputation on the Stoeger M3000s, and you know, that's gonna be my next gun in the collection I added. You know, cheap. I mean, that Benelli, I just cannot justify the price, even though some of these other guns, you know, cost that or more, but I just cannot justify the price of Benelli with the reputation that the Stoeger M3000 Freedom Series had out there, or the M3000 series in general, but I went with the Freedom Series because I wanted more of a tactical shotgun. Now this is an 18.5-inch barrel, semi-automatic, 6 rounds plus 1, or if you ghost load plus 2, and it's a badass looking shotgun, you know, lightweight. Haven't read too many negative reviews on it, but I'm sure there's some out there. I'll take a look, and I haven't had any issues with mine so far, but I'll get it, you know, out there and kind of put it through its paces. I haven't put many rounds through it just yet, but you know, it's definitely something I'm looking forward to. You know, its intended use was home defense, and you know, just part of the collection. A lot of my firearms intended use is literally part of the collection. That's just about it. I just love collecting guns. So yeah, hopefully some good things to come with that Stoeger. Now, on to handguns. So, I haven't quite found just the perfect EDC gun, the perfect handgun I want to carry every day for multiple reasons. Well, I went out and I was kind of browsing around and I found this guy, Canik Tp9, SC Elite. So, there was 2 models. It's a $400 model, $600 model. $600 model came with a red dot. Used to have a red dot on here. It doesn't anymore because, so let's clear this. Gun's empty. No mag. This red dot, if I can see it, shattered. It fell from less than 2 feet. It dropped. It's made out of plastic, got a plastic housing, and completely shattered and cracked. You know, you can't probably see it from that far. It probably will lose focus if I bring it up close, but it shattered. So it's useless. Now I'm looking for another red dot to go on top of this Canik, but I like the gun overall. It's got a nice trigger. It's got nice features. Feels good in the hand, and you know, it's an overall nice gun. But I'm kind of upset that I paid the extra $200 for this red dot. My fault, but it fell from less than 2 feet and completely cracked, and so now it's no good. So if you guys got any ideas of a red dot I can throw back on here that's some quality, let me know. It came with 2 mags, a pinky extension, and sure I got, I want to say it's a +2. So, you know, it's very concealable. I mostly carry with the +2 on there. And I've been carrying it for a couple months. Kind of got pissed off when I dropped it and broke that sight. So now it's kind of, yeah, I'm still carrying it here and there, but I get mad every time I look at the gun. So I went and picked up this guy, the Rex 01CP. Heard a lot of good things about this. Came with 2 mags, 2 15-round mags. The only issue I have, which is just now when I'm trying to show you, I'm trying to get this mag out, is the mag release is a pain in the ass to get out. So I have no pistols in my collection that is this much of a pain in the ass. Unloaded or full, pain in the ass. Now with the Canik, you know, simple. With my trusty Glock, simple. You know, even a slide release on the Glock, boom, boom, easy. Canik, mag out, slide release, boom, easy. this thing, pain in my ass, pain in my ass. But the gun looks good, so we'll see how it shoots. I haven't shot it yet. We'll see how it shoots, and I'll come up with a verdict. And maybe I can work this mag release a little better to so it can grow on me, because right now I know it's brand new, but right now it sucks. And my Glock and the Canik, both out of the box, had no issues with the slide release or the mag release. You know, I think that's about it for my 2020 collection. What the additions I've had, at least for full firearms. I actually got not quite a firearm fully, but I'm working on this FAL, this Israeli, to get it out the bag here. I bought this guy here. So this Israeli kit, you know, if I can get this together, if DS Arms would ever get their receivers and barrels, Israeli barrels in stock, this might move up to the top of my favorites list. But I did buy this probably 4 months ago or something like that, and FALs have been one of my top rifles. Actually, I don't own any FALs, but I don't know why, but it's one of my favorite rifles ever. But this will be the first one I own once I put it together. It was a nice little kit. Maybe I got it off Palmetto. The kit, when they're on sale, is pretty cheap. What else we had? Yes, a binary trigger. Picked one of these up too. Part of the collection. No idea what I'm going to do with it yet. It's an AR binary trigger. I'm going to throw it on some AR I have. But right now, I just had to grab one while they're in stock, because they keep selling out. Also, got a receiver set, AR-10 receiver set from Aero Precision. Now, I was looking for the M5E1 upper. It wasn't in stock. They sell out within 2 seconds if you begin posting line. So I found a script upper first. Bought it. Boom. It was a blemish, so there's no returns. It shipped out. Right when it shipped out, this one came in stock. I was like, damn it, I wanted this one. Now I gotta buy two. So then I just bought a lower. Of course, I was gonna buy a lower anyway. So now I have two uppers and a lower. Gotta figure out what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that yet either, but projects. Lots of projects. While I was at it, I actually picked up another blemished M4 E1 lower, so gotta figure out something to do with that. And I picked up a LaRue MBT trigger, because I'm gonna need something to go on this AR build at some part, one of these ARs. And it's first LaRue MBT, but I just read nothing but good reviews, so I was like, hey, gotta add that to the collection as well. So I think that's about all. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments about my collection. You know, it's not the greatest thing out there, but hey, I'm trying. You know, I work a regular job, and you know, with the finances of, you know, maintaining a new house and all this type of stuff, man, it's just kind of I'm trying to buy guns here and there, and you know, keep up with my hobby. You know, it's an addiction, and I gotta feed it. I gotta feed it. So appreciate you guys taking out the time to check out my video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully I will get videos out more consistently now that things are kind of settling down a bit in my life, and you know, hopefully I can get some more content out for you guys. But I appreciate all of my gun friends out there, and I'm so glad that I have you guys, because still to this day I probably can count on one hand or less how many gun friends I got out there. So appreciate it, guys. Take it easy.